would you like to meet some of our guests? Now, they're all waiting outside, so you can make a lot more noise than that. So are you ready to meet some of our guests? Okay, we're going to have a reunion this weekend of many of the cast of Star Trek The Next Generation. So will you please welcome to the stage Gates McFadden. Marina Sirtis. LeVar Burton. Michael Dorn. And last but by no means least, Mr. Brent Spiner.
Hello, okay. Is it on? Rick! Hello, Frankfurt! Germania. Oh, sorry, wrong country. Okay. That's for the Greeks. I know there's some Greeks out there. So we're just going to say hello. So hello.
Oh, hello. Hello. Guten Tag, wie geht's?
Wie geht's, Frankfurt? Alles beschissen!
Wiener Schnitzel. No?
You know, let me just say something, if I may. You guys go on. No.
We're gonna go.
No, don't. I just want to say that this weekend you're going to meet some very interesting people. Some not so interesting, but none more interesting than me. I just have to be honest. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. All right. Yes.
Okay. Just very quickly, you will get the chance to have your photograph taken with the Next Generation crew on the bridge of the Enterprise, which you've seen on the way in. And tomorrow evening, they will be interviewed by William Shatner on this very stage.
That's right.
Tickets are available for all of that, so that's all to come. But for now, will you please show your thanks to our Next Generation crew? Thank you.
Thank you.
You'd like to go
Can I
that
keep
way?
this?
Got it there.
Thank you.
Oh. So tickets for those events will be available from the usual places in the hall during the day tomorrow. Okay? Right, time to meet our next guest. And before we do that, to introduce him, we do have a little video material for you.
I told you people, I don't need a doctor. Damn it, I am a doctor.
You need to get back to your seat.
I had one in the bathroom with no windows. I suffer from
now.
aviophobia. It means fear of dying.
Sir,
is
for
something
your own
that flies.
safety, sit down, or else I'll make you sit down.
Fine.
Thank you.
This is Captain Pike. We can clear for takeoff.
I may throw up on you.
I think these things are pretty safe.
Don't pander to me, kid. One tiny crack in the hull and our blood boils in 13 seconds. Solar flare by crop up, cook us in our seats. And wait till you're sitting pretty with a case of Andorian shingles. See if you're still so relaxed when your eyeballs are bleeding. Space is disease and danger wrapped in darkness and silence.
Well, I hate to break this to you, but Starfleet operates in space.
Yeah, well, I've got nowhere else to go. The ex-wife took the whole damn planet in the divorce. All I got left is my bones.
Jim Kirk.
McCoy. Leonard McCoy.
Please welcome Karl Urban. One of those, any one of those, yeah.
This one?
Hello?
Oh, wie geht's, Frankfurt? Are you out of your Vulcan minds? Es ist sehr gut to be in Frankfurt. Es tut mir leid, mein Deutsch ist schlecht. Aber mein Deutsch ist besser than Mr. Wilhelm Shatner. Ja. Er war in einem Krankenhaus, aber jetzt alles gut. Nicht me, Mr. Shatner. I'm looking forward to seeing you all this weekend. And I want to thank you all for coming out here tonight. It's really lovely to see you. And please, come, let's have a photograph this weekend and come along to the talk. We've got lots to discuss. Alles gut. Vielen Dank. Guten Abend. Frankfurt. Ich liebe dich.
Karl Urban. Thank you. I say, just a request, yes please, no flash photography. We saw there was a few going off there, so again, for the comfort of our guests, no flash please. Okay, before our next guest, again, we have a little bit of video material.
Oh, smell that air, Mr. Vulcan. Look at that sky. Oh, it's an exhilarating day, isn't it?
As you well know by now, Mr. Neelix, I do not experience exhilaration.
Oh, let's not quibble about semantics. A breeze is blowing, the sun is shining, it's beautiful.
The weather is certainly adequate for our purposes.
Adequate? You know something? You're acting more Tuvakian than usual this morning.
I am who I am, Mr. Neelix. It is impossible for me to be more or less like myself.
There you go with the...
Will you please welcome Tim Russ?
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you all for showing up here for the convention this weekend, and I am and thank you for having me as one of your guests. It'll be my pleasure to meet all of you at some point in time, and hopefully tonight at 9:30. I'll be performing with my band here as well, so if you're able to make it, that'll be great. I look forward to seeing you guys all over the weekend. Take care. All right.
Thank you. You go that way. Okay, we've got plenty more guests to come. So now, in our next group, will you please welcome to the stage Carolyn Seymour? And Hallie Todd.
Come on, Hallie. Guten Tag, guten Tag.
Susie Plaxon.
We've all got them.
Hello. And Gwyneth Walsh.
Well, am I saying hello? Hello, everyone. And I just want to say it's lovely to be here. The girls of the assorted Star Trek seasons are here. And do come and see us. We're here all weekend, and it's just lovely to be here. Thank you. Thanks for the warm welcome. Bye.
Hi. I've never been here before in my life, and I got here yesterday, and I took a walk for like 3 hours and went all the way down to the river. I went down Bockenheimer, all the way down, and they told me it was going to be 30 minutes, but it was really like 2 hours, and it was such a lovely walk and a beautiful day, and I want to come back here with my family, and I hate that this is such a short weekend, but everybody I met was so lovely to me, and this is just lovely here, so you're so lucky, and I'm I'm a fan, so thank you.
Well, I won't even attempt to top that because that was so beautiful. Hello, everybody. Gwyneth and I were going to do a kick line, but we haven't practiced. So I think we're going to zwei, drei. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Oh, and then we can. Oh, Frankfurt.
There you go.
And to paraphrase Mr. Kennedy, and I'm not sure what I'm saying, ich bin ein Frankfurter.
No, that's it. Oh, you're done. Anyway, we're glad to be here.
And just to say, Susie, do you want to tell us a little bit about the makeup demonstration that you'll be doing on?
About the makeup demonstration?
Yes, please.
Well, John Paladin is going to be making me up as poor dead Kalar. Poor dead Kalar, yes, for the first time in Europe, and then there's a bit of a surprise in the middle of it, but shh, we won't tell you what. And that's all I'm telling you.
Okay, so you have to go and see that tomorrow. So,
I believe so.
So there we go. So can we see a big round of thanks for our ladies, please? We'll have to go that way. We'll meet some more guests in just a few moments. Just firstly, how many people came to our London show in 2012? So we have a lot of new people here. How far has everybody come? Who's here from Germany? Oh, you can make some noise. Come on, you can shout. Who's here from Germany? Anybody outside of Europe? That's quite a few. Shout some names out. Where have you come from? Texas, California? New York? Anybody outside the United States? Serbia down the front here. Okay, so it's a great mix of people. Montenegro as well. Okay. Moving on, our next lot of guests. We have more musical guests within our next selection. So first of all, please welcome Vaughn Armstrong.
Hey, Mark. How you doing, man?
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
On the seat. And we've got Steve Rankin. We have Kitty Swink. And completing this little selection, Robin Curtis.
So are you guys having a good time out there? Say yes. Come on, say yes. Let us hear it like you mean it. Because we are really having a good time up here. And we're about to have a lot better time. Saturday night, Steve and I are going to play as the Enterprise Blues Band with Casey Biggs.
Yeah.
And oh, thank you. Some people heard that. And you don't want to miss it because we might fuck up. So, and I'll tell you what, my Deutsch is really shite. So I'm not going to use anymore. I'm just going to tell you that I am having so much fun already. If you have half the fun I'm having, we're going to have a great time this weekend. So, yeah, everybody, come on. Steve.
Thank you all. It's great. Who said they're from Illinois here? Somebody said they're from Illinois? Nobody. I'm from Illinois. That's all I have to say. It's lovely being here, and I want to thank all the people that put these things on. And and if it wasn't for Bill Shatner, none of us would be here. So that's my biggest thanks. So here you go, Kitty.
Oh, Vaughn was supposed to do all the talking for us, but no.
We threatened him if he handed us the mic, we'd have to do something bad.
All right, so and what is it? Oh, Kitty. Oh my goodness. Was that bad? Wasn't bad.
And there'll be more of that at the Women of Star Trek party.
I'm sorry, Armin. Okay, my husband caught me. Never mind, we're going now. Bye.
Anything for you.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, thank you. See you this weekend.
Big thank you to our guests. You go that way. Jump on the chair. This one. Whoa. Okay, just a few more bits of information for you just about the autograph systems and payments today. We take cash. We like cash, it's easy. We also take Maestro cards, that's like debit cards, and we do take credit cards, but just so that you know, because it's going to be a lot busier tomorrow, cash is the quickest for us, followed by Maestro, followed by credit card, and there will be separate lines at the booths, the ticket booth, for cash-only payments. So just so you know, so you can plan your day when you're looking to pay things. Now, slight change of tack now. I think all our actors will agree all these series that we love are nothing without good ideas which come from our writers. So we have our writers panel now. So will you please welcome Ira Stephen Bear, Ronald D. Moore and Eric Stilwell.
Okay, I don't want to call anyone out, but there are a lot of interesting people here this weekend. I know someone was on the stage saying he was the most interesting guy here. There's a lot of people. I mean, Bill Shatner is interesting. Let me tell you, Jeff Combs is a friend. Lots of interesting people. But the most interesting guy here, just so you know, this is like, you don't hear this at all conventions, but the most interesting guy here is Dominic Keating. And if you don't believe me, ask Connor, and that's not necessarily a good thing, by the way.
Ask him about prison. Just ask him about prison. It's great to be here. I mean, it's really wonderful. It's my first time in Frankfurt or Germany. Lovely to have you, to be here. Thank you for inviting us. Really looking forward to talking to you. Come by the table anytime. Happy to talk about Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, maybe even Battlestar Galactica.
Maybe even Outlander.
Maybe even Outlander.
That would be good. And I prefer cash, just so you know. I'll take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, but if you want to get on my good side, the cash, I guess.
Cash is
right?
king.
Cash is king.
And I'll just say hi. It's great to be back in Germany. It's been a long time, and you're all wondering, like, who is that guy? But you'll find out.
We don't even know.
I'm not sure. They're going to tell us someday.
Okay, time to get off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Big thank you to our writers. So, do we have any Deep Space Nine fans here? Before we meet our guests, we do have a little clip for you.
Your attitude of yours, I've told you how much I hate your endless whining, your pathetic greed, your idiotic little schemes. Well, I hate... What do you hate? You. Well, that's fine with me, because I hate you too. You're nothing but a petty thief. You're an arrogant brute. Lecher! Freak! Fraud! Fascist! Failure!
Will you please welcome Armand Shinneman and René Aubergenois.
This work? Who let him on stage? Oh, him on stage. Who are you?
I don't know.
I can't... You look different all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you Sunday. Maybe I saw some of you today. Who knows? But it's been great, and I'm out of here. Good night. Thank you.
And just before you go, we were just going to bring on as part of our DS, I think, Jeffrey Combs.
Combs,
even.
We have to wait for you?
Yes. Thrilled to be here. Look at this crowd. We'll see you Saturday. We'll see you Sunday. Everybody go home after this big, huge ceremony, and we'll see you and have fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We are whizzing through our guests very quickly. So, again, Before our next guest, we do have a little bit of video.
Are you ready?
Who are you?
I am the Borg.
That is a contradiction. The Borg have a collective consciousness. There are no individuals.
I am the beginning, the end, the one who is many. I am the Borg.
Greetings.
Will you please welcome Alex Krieger.
Hello, everyone. This is going to be a wonderful weekend, not only because we're in Frankfurt and because everyone from Greece to Norway has joined us, but because by Sunday night, you're all going to be assimilated.
Are you okay for a few questions? Can we just do a couple of questions? We have got time if you're okay. We can throw this open to the floor for a couple of questions. I think we're ahead of time, aren't we, at the moment, guys? Yeah, and getting a thumbs up over there if you're all right. So, do we have a roving mic out there? I can't see anything from up here, but if we've... Anybody got a question? Have we got the roving mic?
You can't leave me standing up here. Someone has to ask a question.
Tell us just a bit about that scene there. What do you remember about the filming of that?
I can remember seeing her coming down. Well, I can remember doing it. And then when I went to do the ADR to revoice it, because essentially the whole role was revoiced because there were so many cranes and hives and humming and buzzing and noise that we had to revoice it all. And when I saw it at the revoicing session, the top of me came down here and the bottom of me was here. And there was a sort of... And I thought, this is not what they said it was going to be. Well, it's not quite what I imagined. And I went back again for another revoicing session, and exactly the same thing happened. And then I saw the movie at the press screening, and it was perfect. And they had spent months just on getting that tiny joining of the two frames together perfect. And I really think that kind of is Star Trek in a nutshell. That they get it right, which is wonderful, which is part of the joy of it, I think. Has anyone got a question for me?
Have we got a mic out there? Shout out.
Where did you get your inspiration for the Borg Queen? The question was, where did I get the inspiration for the Borg Queen? Well, she was written, and she was wonderful. But actually, Brent was very helpful to me. Everyone else had gone off to shoot in the Angeles Forest by the time I was cast. And so Brent and I worked together, and that was brilliant. And what was very, very helpful was the costume and what Scott Wheeler did with her head. By the time it was on, I didn't feel like me. I didn't need inspiration because I'd kind of gone through a portal and I was just in Borg Queen space. Any other questions?
We'll do one more.
Well, what do you think?
Go on, do one more.
Yes.
That was a quick one.
One more. There's got to be one more. Yeah. When we started for First Contact, by the time we got to Voyager, it was quicker. But when we started, it took 7 hours to put on and 2 hours to take off. But it was actually wonderful because, the whole team, the Borg wrangling team, because there were about 7 of them, someone looked after my hands, someone looked after my feet, someone had my contact, someone handled my battery packs, someone had an enormous tube of KY jelly and a sponge. So I had this team of people that held the Borg Queen together, and they were wonderful. They were mostly artists, but they were Trekkies, so it was a brilliant combination. So in spite of the fact that it took so long, it really didn't matter because it was so helpful, and also they were so much fun. Well, thank you. I look forward to the rest of this weekend.
Big thank you to Alice Crew. Go that way. Thank you. So again, before our next couple of guests, we do have a bit of video, and I'm not sure if this is actually from Star Trek or it's just a prediction of the future of how this weekend could possibly go, particularly at the parties. So if we can run the clip.
What about that one? Now I know you've been cooped up on a starship for too long. What's wrong with her? Well, nothing, I suppose. I just wouldn't know which eyes to look into. Now, she's interesting. I don't think she's the right pronoun. But if you think it's worth the risk... I don't know, maybe I should have brought my scanner with me. Thank you. That's a she. Yeah, what should we drink to? To us, and to a well-earned 2 days and 2 nights.
Will you please welcome Connor Trenier and Dominic Keating.
Nothing like that! I mean, come on, not even close! I really want to thank the producers and the organizers of this thing for having us follow Queen Alice. Really.
2 queens for 1.
Right? And I also I want to say to all of you in Frankfurt, in the immortal words of JFK, Ich bin ein Frankfurter. I'm a hot dog, right? I'm a hot dog.
Ich bin ein Trekker. Which I know means I'm a tractor. I am a farm worker when I'm not acting. It's very good to be here. Look at you all. It's a full crowd, isn't it? God bless. That scene you just saw, and we both remark on this whenever we see it, it's the one time in the full series that we did where I look at that scene and I go, I'm not Malcolm at all. It's just Dominic. And there was real booze in that glass, and there were hot chicks on the set.
And they had no underwear on.
And really, I'm just looking at Totty.
They didn't. We've been left, I think, to end this thing.
We're ending it.
Right? Oh,
yes.
God.
I feel a song coming on.
We have time for some questions, if you okay.
Actually, before we start,
you know what?
I got to tell my
3
German
drinks
joke.
and I've had 5, so ask away.
No, wait. I want to tell my German joke. I have one German joke.
I will step away.
So, 2 peanuts were walking down the Straße, and one was assaulted. All right. We'll see you tomorrow then.
Right.
Start the car.
You have us for like 10 minutes, whether you want us or not, so ask away.
Who's got a question?
You, right there in the middle.
Do you feel that the Enterprise should have gone on longer?
No. You, who's next?
You mean I'm still not in it?
Go. I love prison. Right there.
I'm very popular in prison.
He's a lap sitter. Who's next? Come on, we're going fast here. It's like Jeopardy. There, back there, go.
Who?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people naked, but I don't know him.
To Paul.
Oh, to Paul, I did.
No, not Paul.
To Paul.
Yeah.
No, I did. I saw to Paul naked.
Who else? This is speed question. Go. It's great.
It's good. It's still good.
He asked about
we
the
saw her
pulse.
just before
She
Christmas.
Actually, Jolene looks.
She does.
I mean,
she does. It's cryogenically frozen.
I'm married, but she looks pretty good.
That bum's still good, with or without the scotch. Anyone else? Yes, right there in the front row.
Want to smoke some pot in the evening?
Yes,
absolutely.
Do you want to smoke some pot in the evening? Yes.
Just right here, right now.
Is it legal here in Germany? Because in
I looked for
Colorado
you
and most
later.
Western states.
Oh.
Really? Come to California.
Oh, enough. You don't have to explain it. I know what pot is. Who's next? Yes, over there.
Did you ever walk into the doors on set?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Go.
I didn't.
Oh, I did. All the
I'm a
time. You know why?
professional.
Because I was high. I kind of live in California.
Was he on set? Anyone else?
You're afraid.
Huh? Best prank was on Scott Bakula. We called him in. He'd done a commercial in the. Was it the 80s? He was the Canada Dry guy for Canada Dry, you know.
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale. And he'd gone to New York to do our upfronts, and he was on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and they'd shown that commercial. Our line producer pulled that commercial. The props department made a bunch of Canada. You can't get this Canada Dry; it doesn't exist anymore. They made the bottles up, and we all had them secreted behind our back, on set, on the bridge. What was his name who did all our computer work? Was it Bruce? No. Anyway, the guy that did all our screen work, he got the commercial ready to go at a moment's notice. They went and got Scott. Came from the trailer. He walks into the bridge all captain-like he's somebody.
Because that's how Scott always came.
Yeah, he's all captain-like. Hey. And then the guy just goes, hit it! And the Canada Dry, it was the cheesiest commercial you've ever seen in your life. He's got a bandana.
It's like this.
He's got leg warmers. And he's the Canada Dry guy, the Canada Dry. Anthony and Linda.
Like 16 dancing girls behind him.
Anthony and Linda, yeah, really. It was like Jamie Lee Curtis and
a
John
headband.
Travolta. And everybody. And Anthony and Linda did the whole dance, and we all got the Canada Dry bottles up. You've never seen a grown man go puce red. In 0 to 60, I tell you.
Yeah. The best one we ever did.
It was the best one we ever did.
Keep asking questions. They're going to kick us out or kick you out. So go ahead and ask questions.
Yes, sir.
Somebody, go. You.
We were the only Star Trek officers to be seen wearing underwear. This is true.
How'd that go?
I got a good underwear story. In Vegas. Fella comes up to the microphone in Las Vegas. Hey guys, hello there. He had a little Aussie accent. Hey guys, Dominic, I don't really have a question for you. Connor, do you remember me, Dominic? And I did remember him. I was on a catamaran going around Sydney Harbour with about 50 of my finest Australian fans, and he was dressed up as a drag queen. The meanest drag queen Star Trek fan you've ever met in your life. His name's Arthur. I went, Arthur! Hey guys, my question's for Connor. Connor, do you remember those blue Star Trek undies you wore in Decon Chamber Scene in Season 2, Episode 4? And he goes, no. Do you ever wonder whatever happened to those knickers that you wore in Season 2, Episode... No. I went, well, what happened to them, Arthur? I'm fucking wearing them. Sure as shit. I got Arthur's answer. He was up on stage, dropped trowel, there were the knickers, and I signed it on the back. Dominic Keating was here.
True story.
True story.
Come on. Hello.
One more,
hello.
and then I'm drinking.
Right there.
Darling.
Darling, go ahead. It's a good one, right? What's the scariest thing a fan has done to you?
I just told that story today, didn't I?
I can't talk about it.
She was German, I'll tell you that much. The shade.
Oh, God. No, I can't tell that.
Oh, my God.
There are juveniles and children here in the audience.
So. No, I can't tell that story. Not in this day and age. It's just, it wouldn't stay in this room.
Just so you know,
Let me tell you, she was freaky deaky.
And she was from
Germany. The homeland. And there was shaving involved. Enough said.
We're not recording.
And on that note, right? Unless there's one more. Is there one more, like, not gross question? Who has a not gross? Oh, none of you have a not gross question. That's great.
I've got one. What's the best thing and worst thing about working with each other?
Him.
And him! On both sides.
Yeah.
There's no bad thing, is there? Is there a bad thing?
No, I have to say, in all honesty, I mean, hopefully this is going to end this, because I don't want to wax poetic and crying and hug. We might hug.
We love each other.
We do. I mean, in all honesty, I feel grateful in the fact that one of the benefits of the job that I got to do on Enterprise, beyond playing a great part, was to meet Dominic. I mean, I would think that in your life, you get a handful of friends that you will, when you die, know they were in your camp.
And we're those
No,
guys.
and I mean that, definitely.
We became very good best friends.
Yeah, and the great thing about us is that we are so radically different.
Yes.
He's like, I left you a message 2 hours ago and you can't call me. You called me back 2 days later. I was like, well, yeah, man. I mean,
drives me mad.
I got your message.
Crazy mad.
Crazy mad, so.
I don't even text.
No.
I just leave messages. And 2 days later, he oh, hey, man. How you doing? Yeah, no, I got your message about wanting to come around and pick you up and do that thing 3 days ago.
And he will actually call me, email me, and call me again within the course of like 45 minutes and say, like, are we getting together? Are we getting together? Are we getting together? Are we getting together?
Yeah. It's 20 minutes away. Are we doing it?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Next
yeah.
Thursday. Next Thursday.
Yeah, so it was today, was it?
So, I feel really fortunate in the fact that, from this gig.
We're not kissing, by the way. Oh, fuck it.
Hey, go home! We can go home!
God bless you! We
Come
love
back
you all!
tomorrow.
Big thank you to Dominic Keating and Connor Trenier. Okay, we are nearly at the end of our opening ceremony. Just a few more little bits and pieces, a few more thank yous for you. First of all, as you've got a ticket here, you're automatically, if you had a ticket for the opening ceremony, you are entitled to go to our party, which is going to start pretty much when this wraps up, certainly in the next half hour. You've got Tim Russ's band there. There's going to be drinks. The two boys from Enterprise, are going to be there. And lots of things going on and music till late. Okay. Just a few thank yous. First of all, we want to thank Lolita Fatcho and Gary Hassan for bringing the guests along this weekend. Give them a round of applause. We wouldn't have a show without our guests. Also, Martin Netter for the fantastic Star Trek Museum that you've seen out on the floor during the day. And we'd just like to say we really appreciate your support. This event is brought to you under exclusive licence from CBS, and as you said, produced by Media 10 and Showmasters. Thank you for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed it. There'll be plenty of chance to see the guests during the rest of the weekend. And please enjoy the party. This has been the opening ceremony for Destination Star Trek Germany. Thank you very much.
Click these links to see more from Destination Star Trek Germany.